Hello, good afternoon. I'm Gianluca Massini Rosati, I'm the CEO of Xriba, and first of all, thank you all for being here this evening, and thank you also to my friend JJ and Nina to allow me to speak here this evening. Before talking about my project, I would like to introduce myself to you, so just to give you a bit of background on me. I've been an entrepreneur for more than 15 years. I have more than 150 people working for me, and I have several companies in several traditional sectors. My core business is accountancy. I am one of the big 5 accountancy firms in Italy with more than 30 accountants and 10,000 customers in my network. But I want to bore you with myself, so just a bit to give you a background on me. And now, before talking about my project, I would like to talk about ICOs. Oh yeah, that's me. I wrote some books and I go out on TV many times, but it's not important. So before all, speak about ICOs. I think that ICO are a great freedom because everyone that has an idea can create a project and ask for money to the public without banks, without institutions, without also, or just with a few regulations. So it's a great freedom, but have a look to these numbers first. More than 2,600 ICOs in the last couple of years. More than 5 billion raised just in the last year. But let me ask you a few questions. Where does all this money go? How many of you invested in an ICO? Can I see your hands? And how many of you know where your money is being spent? Probably no one knows, because there is no control, there is no transparency. There is no anyone are looking to the ICOs or to these startups. So all this freedom is a good thing, but could lead this market to a big crack. And this one is one of the reasons because we create Xriba. Because Xriba is the protocol that brings transparency and accountability to the cryptocurrency and traditional businesses. But how? As Xriba, thanks to Xriba AI and OCR, we can read documents, record bookkeeping, create financial transaction and managing payments, writing everything into the blockchain. Also saving 70% of time, of course money, in doing that. But how does Xriba bring transparency to the ICO and traditional companies? If Scriber Protocol writes everything, all the bookkeeping, into the blockchain, all the contributors of an ICO, all the venture capitalists, all the investors in a startup can watch to the blockchain and see all the money where it's going. And if the contributors can see where the money is being spent, we can resolve transparency issue. But what is Xriba? Xriba is a protocol, and on top of it, it has 3 applications now. The first one is Masterbook, that is already in place and is already used by 1,000 customers, and is a kind of bookkeeping software like the software of the multinationals, but it's the only one software in the world, bookkeeping software in the world, that is capable to record the crypto payments in the local main currency automatically. Because if you are a traditional business and you receive Ether or Bitcoin, you cannot write Ether or Bitcoin in your balance sheet. You need to write US dollars or I don't know wherever you live. Masterbook is the only one software in the world that does it. The second app is Scriber Pay. That is a platform to manage treasury. Thanks to Scriber Pay, you can manage fiat and also crypto, of course, for businesses, and allows you to pay with just one click also. And is directly connected with a bookkeeping software. And the last one is CryptoBooks. That's the most advanced product that we have done. That is a bookkeeping software for crypto companies and traditional business that write all the transactions, all the books into the blockchain. We want to create the new standard to record bookkeeping and manage treasury. Xriba can do that. A worldwide unique standard over all the countries to record bookkeeping. And now let's go back to the ICOs. Xriba is also a founder member of TokenCheck Foundation. TokenCheck Foundation is a not-for-profit entity that will bring accountability to all the ICOs that will use TokenCheck Protocol. The ICOs that will be willing to use the TokenCheck Protocol will receive money based on milestones, because we develop a smart contract that will release milestone as soon as they reach, they will release funds as soon as they reach milestone. As I told you before, there are so many ICOs that are raising so much money, but they don't need all this money up front. And if they receive money based on milestone reached, this kind of money will be also safe, because if they don't deploy, they don't deliver what they promised, the money will go back to the contributors. Look at this table. In the TokenCheck, we will have contributors, ICOs, and corporate members. Corporate members could be VCs, auditing firms, legal firms, regulators, so all the people that want transparency and accountability in this space. But also contributors want their money safe. So it will be also a new standard for the ICOs, because on TokenCheck Foundation will be just the good ICOs. The ICO where the contributors want to put the money and the investor want to put the money. And the ICO that are willing to respect the money of these people. So it will be a win-win-win situation. But what the token Xriba does? Users need to buy Xriba token to use the platform. Contributors to browse the ICO data and to see all the expenses and as to hold the Scriber token in their wallets. And corporate members to be part of the foundation as to hold Scriber token in their wallets as well. And this will create a demand-supply effect that will create a buying pressure on the market and make the price go up. And that's why the token and the price of the ICO will be $0.30 US, and we are expecting the price in 6 months more than $0.50 US. This is our roadmap. We have done the private sale in January and February, and we raised $6 million US. Now we are running the private pre-sale phase, and we have already raised another $4 million US. Our software master book is already in place and has already 1,000 users. We are developing our corporate wallet. We have already applied for the e-money license in UK, and we also incorporate the foundation during this summer, and this is our roadmap. You can find also in our website and our white paper. This is our team. You can Google us and see what is our background. Here with me there is also Clarissa, that is the CEO of the company, and after this meeting you can find us and ask whatever you want to ask. These are our advisors, and also you can Google them and see that also they have a great experience, a great background in different kind of sectors. And today I'm here to let you know Xriba and to give you the opportunity to join our token pre-sale, and you can get a 35% of bonus. So you could have a great return on your investment in a few months. And thank you for listening. If you have any question, I'm here around, and for larger location we also can speak later.